Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. Before we get into this campaign again, we do have a few announcements to make ahead of time. Firstly, we have a brand new show. Well, not so brand new anymore, actually. We've got about 5 episodes out on YouTube. It's called Side 21 and. This is our podcast style episode where we discuss TTRPGs and more. We also have a wonderful merch store at side21.tv. You can check out shirts, hats, all kinds of goodies there. And then you can find us on social media at Side21TV on Instagram and TikTok. Check out all of our shorts, all that good stuff. Also, if you're not following on YouTube, go ahead and drop a like on this video and subscribe to our channel. Tons of goodies, including this actual play and others, mini-series, one-shots, guide videos, and more. So we'd love to see you there as well. I think that is going to conclude our announcements tonight, so let's go ahead and get back into the jungles of Paldir. Alrighty. Where last we left off, our party has been traversing floor 2 of the sewers of Raventide Keep, having made their way up the ladder, ascending closer to the fabled pirate keep. The first room they ran into after a serpentining hallway here on the second floor seemed to be somewhat of a time loop room, a room where the torches on the walls were frozen in time, a bountiful feast laid await, but no one was there to eat it. A painting on the wall revealed a missing clock face in the clock tower that resided in the background of that painting. Eventually, after some searching through the room, some painful attempts at exiting the room, a book was found about the adventures of a fey creature named Tatiana. It seemed to be almost biographical in nature, but the title referencing a fey lost in time, being a clue. Searching through that book, finding the face of the clock painted over with a black finish with a smiley face on top. However, the true clue was the number of the page, being the time that needed to be put into the clock. Solving this puzzle, when the correct time was put into the clock, everything in the room started to move again. Our players were able to retrieve a large red magical gem from out of said clock that went into Morga's bag of holding. Players looking behind them, seeing a flood of rats following them in as they made their way further into this second floor. Proceeding down some more hallways, more kind of serpentining hallways, until eventually led to a long straightaway that they took some time attempting to sneak down pretty unsuccessfully, but managed to get up to the edge of this this new room without alerting the inhabitants. And a strange thing happened at this time. It was later figured out by Halbor to be some product of the strange fey plant in the room, but our players had a brief kind of blackout moment where they felt their bones rearranging inside their bodies and seemingly growing extra pairs of limbs coming out of this to realize they had been combined. And so Larafa and Morbor were born. And combat ensued. A group of seemingly undead pirates in this room. This seemed to be their clubhouse. A couple of them were playing poker. One was behind the bar. And a pretty intense fight occurred. Lots of strong rolls, I think, kind of on both sides. But eventually our party becoming victorious, defeating these undead pirates. And that is where we pick up in this room. Our players still combined. Some rats scavenging the bones of these fallen undead pirates. Players, what would you like to do?
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean, was that? Is that? I'm still attached to you.
What do you mean you don't like this height? What is
No,
wrong?
No, the
You can
height's
see everything.
Fine. The height's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's the no legs part that's the problem.
Oh, that is okay. That is okay. We got to make sure everybody else is okay. How are you guys? Are you guys okay? What the heck?
Maybe we should try dispatching these fey plants. And maybe they have something to do with this. Can we turn this way, please?
You guys are just... This is new.
I'm gonna attempt to walk toward one of these plants over here.
Yeah, which one are you heading towards?
I'm gonna head towards the bottom left over here.
All right, you guys awkwardly walking. I'll say you stumble a couple times trying to get your tandem movements down still. And yeah, you get over here in front of this guy. You see this, almost intoxicating, like, combination of blue and purple, almost fairy-like looking motes of light.
Well, should we try to harvest or just cut it down?
I mean, we could cut it down, but I mean, this is more... Halbor probably has something in this book. Halbor, and she's gonna turn to awkwardly.
Well, I'm unfamiliar with this type of plant. It's a fey plant, but that's about all I know. I can always give it another look over, I guess. Can I do like an arcana or like an investigation check or something on the plant again? Now that we're out of
yeah, you can do nature or arcana. I think with disadvantage because you've already done this once. So you're just trying to get a little bit more information. Let's see if you can.
I'll still go with arcana if you'll let me.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
Doesn't matter what the second roll was. That one's a nat 1. But I will use my halfling feature to re-roll that nat 1.
Unbelievable.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And that'll let me squeak by with the new roll of a 22 after...
That's the lowest of the two?
Well, with my lucky, because I don't count the 1 anymore. So I
right,
guess,
so you re-rolled the 1. What was the other roll?
So then it'll be 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're looking down at this thing, with your kind of half body, no legs to speak of. They are somewhere inside of Morga.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting much more. It's definitely a weird-looking plant. You can see, getting a closer look, it seems to have a kind of purple flower that seems to be flowering out of the top of what looks like almost a pumpkin or a gourd, some kind of squash-type plant. You do see similar to other plants like this, like gourds that you've seen in the past, it seems to be growing on like a vine, and the vine seems to be growing out of the small amount of dirt that exists in place of like grout in this kind of very old tile floor here. But you're not really gleaning anything about the nature of it beyond just what you're seeing kind of on the surface with that 15.
Yeah, I just basically relay that, like, well, it's a gourd, it's grown out of the tile, it's got a couple couple blossoms flowering, so maybe pluck those first. But I say if you think about breaking it, the best thing we could do is maybe pluck it.
Sure, please do.
Anybody good at handling plants? I'm kind of at a loss.
Well, I have a question. So back home when there were plants, everything was frozen, so you could move it around. So I wonder, what if I freeze this in some way, and we could pluck it there so that it's dead, and we could move it around.
I'm concerned that this is the cause of this, and I gesture towards our conjoined neck.
Oh no, I concur. But I just don't know if killing the plant is the way to go. But yes, it's definitely this thing.
If anybody else wants to make, a nature or arcana check here, you are welcome to.
I'm gonna
give it a go.
run nature.
Yeah, I'll run a little nature.
4.
15.
13.
Yeah, 15. Same as Halbor, with even less kind of arcane knowledge in the background. I think 15 was nature, though. I think okay, that'll give you a little bit more. She starts to talk about freezing it, and you are reminded, Lothariel, growing up in the meadery, there were, barley fields and things like that outside that needed to be tended to, and you remember something that your mentor there kind of reminded you of, or told you back then, and that was the best way to remove plants from the ground, especially if you want to have healthy soil in the future, is through burning them. So, in a combination of her talking about freezing, that kind of made you think of that as well.
That would be a decent idea, Morga, but I think maybe trying quite the opposite could be effective, or at least quicker. Does anybody have Halbor, can you set fire here?
I can firebolt the thing.
If you burn my hair, I swear to God.
Just back up, it's okay.
I can't back up. What do you
I'm
mean?
sorry.
I can't back up.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking, I forgot for a moment. Somehow.
But yeah, I mean, if you want me to, and I'll prepare, my hands coalesce that blue energy, and I prepare a firebolt.
Do it.
Needs it. Okay.
You guys are standing right next to it. Are you guys gonna back up? It's a
I'm
ranged
going
spell,
to
so-
back us up a
Sure.
little. We're
We'll both
going.
take a step back.
I want to go
unspoken.
here. I want
Oh,
to
you
go
want to
there.
back way up? Okay.
Well, if it goes boom,
Okay, fair enough.
I don't want to be there.
All right.
Roll to hit, Halbor.
Here we go. 17.
17 hits.
Nice!
In case it matters, it was 14 fire damage.
Yeah, and you watch this thing kind of, it almost it's very creepy in a way that the plant reacts almost as if it was a sentient being when the fire touches it. It kind of writhes and shakes and kind of exhales like a final breath almost, before you see it
Die.
I'm thinking of the word. It's it's somewhere. It's not shivering. I keep withering.
Withering, there it is.
There it is.
Lord have mercy. You see it wither and die, and the lights there go out.
Ah, good job. That was great. We get to do it again.
I guess if you want me to, just point me in the right direction since I'm attached to your shoulder.
Yes, that one next over there, and I'll point my flute towards the bottom right.
Morgan's gonna look over and go, "Which one? You mean that one?" Hoping to get a glimpse of them trying to figure out how to move.
We'll say, for the sake of brevity, I won't make you roll anymore. You are able to extinguish these with fire, as this one also goes out.
Could we possibly take a sample of it? Do you all think that maybe a sample of this before you destroy this last one would be helpful in any way? Or
I don't know, man. I'm not. It's definitely powerful magic. If we wanted to risk it fusing us again, potentially, I guess it might fuse somebody else if we throw it at them?
Just burn the damn thing.
Alright. I just kind of like, Morga, can you please head north?
Ah, yes, I am your legs. And she's gonna
I'm
just
sorry.
go over here. Is there anything else I could do?
And literally, as soon as you start
guys
like
go,
turning, yeah, you start turning, and I'm like, firebolt's 120 feet. Let me just line up and start taking shots.
And you guys notice as you kind of walk anywhere near the vicinity of these rats, they're kind of like hissing and like biting like in your direction. They seem to be focused on the bones still, but they seem to deem you as a threat of some kind and don't want you very close to them. And then the last one, I'm assuming, over here.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
I want you to die. I don't want to be attached to my friend at the hip anymore. My
All right.
hips,
As you cast this last firebolt, watch this plant react in a similar way, kind of shivering and shaking its like death rattle as it is extinguished, and the last of these lights goes out. In this moment, oops. You all feel your bodies. You kind of get this like white out in your vision. You all feel your bodies begin to move and writhe under the surface of your skin. Once again, it feels like, Morga, you can feel like a foot like pressing the skin of your chest like outward, almost like cartoonishly being able to see like it's like a foot in a bag, and then pull back. And Halbor, you can feel your like lower extremities like snapping and pulling away, and it almost feels like you're removing like a blade out of the surface of skin, as you can feel something almost sliding out of you, Morga, and all of you in this process blackout and fall to the ground. And are lulled to a state of unconsciousness.
The rats are gonna eat us.
This is it, buddy.
You all come to the same time, except you don't find yourselves in the room that you were in when you lost consciousness. You do notice that you are now all individuals. As you open your eyes, I would like a group perception check, please.
Ooh.
15.
10. Come on, Lothario.
22.
Nice.
Lothariel, you're a bard, a child of an entertainer. You, as a youth, sat around many a campfire, listening to the sounds of harps and lutes and your mother's friends telling stories. And you remember one that gave you nightmares as a child. And as you brush the soot, dust, it's black, looks like ash, off your clothes, and look around, you see what can only be described as a hellscape around you. You see rivers of flowing lava surrounded by broken ground, cracked and dry from the complete absence of any moisture or life in this place. But it's not totally lifeless. You see large reptilian winged beasts like dragons, but somehow less alive, less natural. You see mountains of exploding fire lining the horizon. And as you all open your eyes and see this, you get a look now closer the area around you and see that you are all floating in one of these molten, impossibly hot rivers on a stone, a rock, a bobbing crag in the middle of this moving solid. And you hear a rumble. As you see two of these exploding mountains on the horizon, gripped, something from behind grabbing them with two giant, gauntleted, spiked hands, as you see the upper torso and head of a figure of pure evil come up between these two mountains and look down on you as if he was inches away, impossibly huge in the sky. An aura of fear and intense, violent hatred. You think that you are clever. You think that you, in your mortal limitations, can complete this task. You think that the power of your masters will protect you from me. You could not be more wrong. As I have found you here in the emptiness of your pitiful minds, I will find you too in the waking realm. I have already surrounded this island. It is only a matter of time before this pathetic defense is broken. This realm is mine, and all who resist me will be used as an example to those who follow. You will be the first. I will hang your corpses from the walls of my new stronghold. This is my promise to you. You will not reach your goal here. And when I have finished with you, I will kill everyone in this world you have ever cared about with such a slow deliberation that the scholars of pain within my kingdom hall will write it into legend. Go forth now, and know in your hearts that I am coming for you. You see the eyes of this impossibly huge figure gripping the tops of these mountains as the exploding magma comes through its fingertips as it looks down upon you. Its eyes so red that you are almost captivated by them as that red expands out and fills your vision. And you all wake back up in the sewer room that you passed out in. 4 separate individuals.
Oh, thank God. Lothariel jumps awake. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Look around, see if anybody's coming to.
Morgan's gonna jump up in a sweat and look around, kind of gripping her medallion and feeling her chest. And she's good. Did you have a bad dream?
I think it was more than a bad dream. We are so fucked.
I don't think. Well, fucked is it. That's the word. That's the one. But did they have the same? Maybe they didn't have the same dream.
I
Go wake up Halvor.
I just say, yeah, I like sit up and shoot up, and it's like that was the scariest thing in my entire damn life.
Yes, that was
Oh my gosh.
pure,
Yeah,
horrifying.
Did you
evil.
guys see a giant monster threaten our entire existence and loved ones?
Yeah.
Because that's all I saw.
I believe that was worse than a monster.
Halvor just like cries a little bit.
Oh no! And Morgan's gonna go over there and just give him a big hug.
Yeah,
It's
Lothariel,
okay.
Lothariel will too. This seems incredibly impossible, but This is the reason we're here.
Well, we were picked
Gods
for a
in one
reason.
day. This is not okay. I'm not enjoying this experience.
At least most of the gods are cool. I mean, they're gods, they're deities, but they're still cool.
Yeah, then you got that guy.
Then there's that
He's
thing.
not cool.
Yeah, no, he's really not. I'm like sadly writing in my book. I'm just like, I need to document how awful this was.
And I have a question for everyone, because assuming we all had the same dream, and I almost shit my pants, it is getting bigger, and I don't know if you caught on to what he said, that the island that explains my shield and her thing, it's going to get worse, so not to rush us, but we definitely need to be more ready than I thought we were, meaning it could happen at any second, and time is of the essence.
We should definitely pick up our pace.
I agree.
Okay.
Morgan, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Especially after stuff like that.
Wait, I get two because the shield. Oh. First one
Okay, not
was a
bad.
15. Second one was a nat 20. Yeah! Sorry.
You look down at your left hand, kind of like switch your shield into your right hand. Look down at your left hand, and you see the scar that was created from the first time your shield was hit. It's unnatural how quickly that healed. And you look down at the scar now that it's on your hand, and you could swear it's in the shape of the shield. It has this, kind of dip on each side at the top into a point in the middle. Teardrops down. Looks just like the shield. And as you transfer it back into your left hand in this kind of moment of getting up and getting situated, as you find yourself a single individual again, you feel the shield in your hand vibrate, and if your grip wasn't so strong on it, it would have just fallen out of your hand. And you get the sense that the scar, this shield, this mark now on your palm is somehow getting used to this force that works against you. At least this time.
Morgan's gonna look at her hands in disbelief and look up at them, at the group, and say nothing at first, but she's gonna sit herself back up, and she's gonna just move the shield to other hand and just hold her hand out so that they can see the scar as well, without saying a word, and holding the shield up so they can see the resemblance and go, that wasn't here the other day, but that doesn't hurt as bad.
You hold a great weight, Morga, for all of us.
And we
Thank you.
appreciate everything you do for us.
If your
Save my
intention
ass.
was to make me cry right now, it would work. But it's gonna work.
I wouldn't fault you for it. This
It's
is one
gonna
of those crying kind of situations, honestly.
This is a damned if we do, damned if we don't, so I might as well cry about it and pick one.
We might as well go out with a big fight because, I mean, we all had the same dream, and these waves are gonna keep coming, and it's gonna get harder. So we need to be ready, all of us.
Yes, well, as Rafa said, let's pick up the pace then.
I agree. Shall we?
Alright.
Yes.
Stand up, dust myself off, get ready to go.
You guys move from this place?
Yes.
Yeah, are
Chew.
the rats still here, in fact, really fast?
Yeah, they seem to be gnawing at just the bones of themselves.
Yeah, okay. I take a wide berth around the rats and then I leave here because I don't want to search. I don't want to search bodies with rats. Rings are massive.
Okay. As you guys move into the northern hallway, it's not a long hallway here. It goes down, maybe 15 to 20 feet, and makes a pretty abrupt left turn. You guys can, as you approach this kind of left turn, just coming out of this room, 20 feet down the hallway, you can, firstly, everybody make a perception check for me, please.
Oops, I think I just rolled nature.
God, natural one.
Oh, I didn't roll anything.
I got a 12.
21.
18.
What?
Rafa and Lothariel, you guys may be still a little in sync with each other, having similar perception scores here. You guys both smell it first, and it hits you, Lothariel, I think you especially, really hard. The smell of like sewage and garbage and like that noxious, rotting kind of smell is coming from around this left corner. I think you can also see a little bit more light than you've really seen thus far, except for possibly in the frozen room, coming from this space. But it has an odd, almost like greenish yellow kind of tinge to this light. Yeah. Lots. Oh, and the rat activity is increasing. It's every minute, less than maybe every 30, 45 seconds, you see a rat scurrying out of one shadow across the hallway, down the hall.
I have a question. Based off the health that we were going off of when we were conjoined, we would have been at 16 health. Now separated, are we both at 16 health, or is it like, how do you want to do that?
I think you're both at 8 health.
I need to take a short rest if we can find some corridor to hide out in.
That would be excellent.
That would be wonderful because kind of boned.
Yeah.
So what was your HP at the end of that last encounter, Morga?
15. So I guess what, 7 each?
You'll have 8. Halbor, you'll have 7.
Cool.
So 8, 8, 8, 7.
We need to be careful moving ahead. I'll point out the things that I noticed with the light and stuff like that. I could definitely use a short time to rest for a moment, but I'm not sure if we'll get that. Is there anywhere in these like halls or anything like where we can kind of post up and not have rats swarm us right now?
You guys are, I would say 15 feet down a 20-foot long hallway that sharp left turns at the end of the 20 feet. So 15 feet behind you is the tavern-like clubhouse, if you will, room. And other than that, it's just this straight hallway of ancient, moldy, wet masonry.
Should we kill all the rats back where we were? Maybe take a long rest? Maybe just heal up a little bit too. Maybe
What's your max HP, everyone?
49.
Morgan, you are fucked up. Like, you are about to die.
Yeah.
And I think everybody is probably in a very similar boat here.
Yeah.
My max is 27.
Like,
so
you are all actively bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of heals anymore. I think I'm gonna, if I may, if we can post up camp in that room, we could kill the rats maybe, or stick to our own. But I don't think we could go any further. Look at poor Albor.
Yes. Here, please, Halbo, at least eat something. I'll take out some crackers and honey and hand it over to him.
Well, I'm no worse for wear than any of you guys are.
Yes, but you're much skinnier.
And smaller.
I take it and eat it like a squirrel, just like.
Well, yes, I think if everybody's okay with it, I know we need to pick up the pace, but we also need to be healthy on the way, so let's go back to the room and try to dispatch some of these rats and get some rest.
I agree. I don't mind taking first watch.
All right.
Okay.
I don't mind you taking first watch either.
Okay, it's decisions made. Let's go see if we can rest.
Okay. Try to take some space back in this clubhouse.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are gonna take a short rest in the clubhouse, right?
Maybe we want to try for a long rest. I don't know how long it's been. I mean, if any of us have a gauge on what time it could be around, it could be close to like a normal schedule or anything.
It's definitely evening now. Halbor, you would know that you got hit at dusk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it is, it's long rest time. We're going to try to set up camp and see if we can take shifts.
All right, as you guys make your way back into the previous room, set your bags down, take a load off. Who's taking first watch?
More guys.
All right, and all three of the rest of you bedding down?
Yes. Wake me
Yes.
up when you're ready for sleep, Morga.
So-
but,
Appreciate it.
but first I'm going to ritual cast alarm and give us a little 8-hour. It's only a 20-foot square or 30-foot, 20-foot square, but I'll still like put it where Morga would be like looking into the most of the room. So it's not on us, but on like the space adjacent to us.
So, let me just so I know exactly. Let's pull this back up. Nope. So you guys are, let's say, right over here-ish.
Okay.
I'll get the rest of the tokens out. So, we'll say, and then,
So-
Morga's here-ish.
Yeah, and so I'd want to put it something like this.
Okay, so just kind of covering the immediate area around the exit of this room.
Yeah, like something, if she's keeping watch somewhere, something to help alleviate some of the watch space.
All right, anything else before we start resting?
And one more thing, Morga.
Yes.
If there are more rats, you can just throw the rest of that fish. That's probably a bit old.
Yeah, I think, time to let go of those.
It doesn't.
I agree.
It didn't feel very refrigerated in the bag, so I
I
assume.
thought it would come in handy and maybe, feed weird rats. That's fun. But you all get some sleep. I'll watch. Just rest up. You all look like shit.
Okay, that was all right. Good night, Morga.
Good night.
Morga, what do you do as they bed down here?
She's going to. Is this table right here, like mad broken, or is it just kind of missing pieces in the table?
It's standing still, like upright, but it's definitely seen better days.
She wants to lean against it. She's gonna lean against the table, and everybody starts to get some sleep. And she's going to look off and watch these rats here as they eat away at the bones. And she's going to think and kind of get lost in her own thoughts of the dream that she just saw, and trying to tap more into what her brothers would do in this situation and stop thinking about how afraid she is, but more so, if it's worth everything, put yourself in harm's way for everyone else. And that's what true bravery consists of. And so she's going to play with her medallion, just kind of get lost in the space and feeling her hand over her scar, just getting lost in her own thoughts, replaying over and over.
Excuse me. Are you they mentioned the fish. Did you do that already? Is that are you holding on to them reactively? What's going on with the fish?
I want to hold on to them reactively, kind of like if you go to like a petting zoo or something where you can just, when you see them being active, you just chuck something and they just to kind of
Incoming
keep
rats.
her busy. Yeah, but she's gonna reach in and just take one just instinctively and throw it into the pile of rats to see what they do.
Okay, yeah, and you see one of these swarms of rats immediately move from the bones and start devouring the fish. Are we going to take 4 separate single watches, or is this a standard 3 watch? How are we doing this, since we're only one person is taking watch right now?
I was assuming 3. It doesn't matter to me, though. We can do whatever y'all want.
It's up to you guys.
I was assuming 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Morga, as you kind of get lost in your thought, I'm going to have you make a perception check.
13?
Oh, not bad.
With a
Huge.
13, if I could have Lothariel, Rafa, and Halbor all roll a d20, please.
Hi, Captain. I'm gonna roll it. Physical. Let's get physical. 19.
I got exactly 10.
4.
Rafa, as you are starting to get to sleep here, a swarm of rats seems to come out of the wall here behind you, and is going to bite your sleeping body for 6 points of piercing damage as you jump awake, and the rats disappear back into the wall. The other 2 of you, I think you guys are fucked up enough that that doesn't wake you up. However, Rafa, you are awake.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
You can't see in the wall.
It's true.
It's true.
The dirty ass creatures.
What's your HP?
2.
You're having a hard time breathing right now. Morga, you hear him say these words to you, and it comes like with blood coming out of his mouth. You can see his teeth are stained red as as he's breathing back in after saying that to you. You can hear the shakiness of his breath. Oh,
Morga's gonna walk over and kneel down and kind of go like this with her hand, trying to get a bunch of rats if there's any more left. And she's gonna fix his hat a little bit, but in the process, she's going to expend all of the remaining of her lay on hands, and you're gonna get 15 health.
Huge.
Are you okay?
Nice.
I imagine that would just lull me to sleep.
I will say, with the interruption to your sleep, if you participate in a watch going forward, you are not going to get the benefits of the long rest. You will need to sleep the remainder of the night to get that benefit.
Or we can hang out for a little bit while you sleep in.
That is a plan. But he's alive, and that's good.
Just
As you
sprawl
drift
face
back
first.
off, face down on the stone, feeling the healing magic of the god helm coursing through your veins. Morga, the remainder of your watch is uneventful, I think, as you kind of take a little bit of a closer inspection on the area immediately around your companions. Who would you like to rouse for the next watch?
I feel bad. She's gonna go up to Halbor, and she's going to pat him a little bit on the shoulder and go, Halbor,
Rats!
Halbor, wake up! No, there's no rats. There's no more rats. No more rats. But do you mind taking the second watch so I can get some sleep? Poor Rafa just got bit by rats, and I'm trying my best. He's still asleep now. Everything's fine. But Lothario is just out cold. You're the only one.
I
Can
got
you-
you. I sit up and I pop a potion of healing and I just drink it real fast
Okay,
to
I've been here.
make sure I got enough HP to make it in case something
she-
happens. And I'm like,
she's
all
gonna-
right, we'll be good to go.
She's gonna reach in her bag and give all the random dead fish, all the remaining dead fish in her bag of holding, and just say, "It stinks to hell, but you can use this for the rats that are over by the bar, and it keeps them distracted. But I'm gonna go pass the heck out now.
Yeah, take a good rest. You've earned it.
Thanks." She's gonna go up on the floor and holding onto her shield close to her, and just pass out.
All right. And yeah, I'll pretty much just come hang out next to the table and take my watch.
Rafa, I need a in your sleep con save, please.
Oh no!
Okay.
Ooh, if you're unconscious, is that disadvantage?
Well, I will say for this, it's not. This is testing the strength of your body and immune system.
Ooh.
Come on, Rafa.
17.
Okay.
A 17 just succeeds.
Let's go.
Could you imagine?
Yikes.
Halbor, you are standing with a kind of burlap sack that you guys like kind of repurposed in the moment here, full of dead, very smelly fish. What would you like to do as Morga passes out?
I go to like time how long I calculate in my head how long my watch is supposed to be, and I throw a fish like every so many if it's a 2-hour watch, I throw a fish for every 15 minutes until I run out. Like,
What the fuck?
Okay.
There you go.
I would like you to make an animal handling check for me, please.
let me find it.
And for you to know, there's 10. There was now 9 fish exactly.
I'm gonna say with advantage.
Okay. Oh,
That's a lot of fish.
I got a 16.
That's very good for animal handling, I feel like, for Halbor. I go ahead and make a perception check as your watch. You're walking around, throwing the fish around, keeping an eye out.
I only got an 11.
With an 11, you don't notice this happen, but out from under this broken ship's wheel that looked like maybe it was some wall art of old, a swarm of these disgusting-looking rats comes out and kind of gives a couple sniffs. You see the whiskers. You don't see the whiskers twitch as they look right at Lothario and then move towards one of the fish. As far as you know, Halbor, your watch seems to be pretty uneventful. Is there anything you want to do in this time other than walk around and throw fish?
No, because I don't really see well in the dark. I think I'm trying not to draw attention through light sources. So I really am just like sitting in the dark, as much ambient light as we get, and like throwing fish periodically.
Your watch goes uneventful from here. You did hear Morga mention that Rafa was bitten. However, the choice is yours. Who you would like to wake up?
I'm so sorry.
I look over at Rafa and I go, he got bit, and I'm just gonna go like poke Lothario in the ankle and be like, Lothario, can I bother you to take the last watch? Rafa got bit by rats. That's the answer I was given, so that's what. Rafa was bit by rats, so I'm gonna let him sleep.
Oh, you startled me. I was expecting Morga to wake me.
I got second watch.
Oh, all right. Thank you. And he rolls over to go back to sleep.
No, it's third watch now. It's your turn.
Oh, it's third watch.
I
I'm
poke him
sorry.
again.
Okay, hold on. I kind of get up and
No.
I'll set myself up on top of the table.
I assume there's like a fish left, and I'm like, this is the last of any fish parts we had. I can't really see great in the dark, so I was just periodically throwing them for the rats.
All right. And it was working, though.
It seemed to work just fine.
Wonderful. But there's only one left.
So, I mean, time it.
Oh. All right, well.
Or cut the fish in half? I'm not very good with cooking and animals, I'm sorry.
That's quite all right. Please get some rest, and I'll figure this out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the help. And I go next to Morgan, pass out.
I'm just going to very, very, very softly, just kind of thumb on some of the strings and different just resonating chords throughout this corridor. Just kind of
You're sitting on the table?
On the table, yeah, with my feet not hanging off.
Okay, anything else that you want to do in this time? Just kind of hang out, play your harp?
I do want to, well, he kind of, has a lot to think about. Thinks about, again, how just, insane it is that, a couple weeks ago, or, a few months ago, he was back in Waterdeep. And he has seen more in the last week or two than he ever has in his entire life in the city on the mainland. And this is all to save that. He thinks about Abby, or thinks about Bee. He thinks about Miss Snowbeetle. He thinks about his mother. And kind of the tune starts to get a little sadder. Sounding a little bit more melancholy in it while he's thinking about that. And then he kind of, comes back to in a moment, hears some skittering and looks over into the corner and it kind of resumes his normal play and just allows it to go by in the silence and captivity of his music and nothing else, because you don't get a lot of moments like this, especially lately.
Make a perception check as you look around the room as you're kind of lost in thought playing your harp.
14.
I need Morga, Rafa, and Halvor to all roll a d20, please. Rafa, if you have the lowest roll here, it is unlikely that you will receive a long rest.
I got a nat 20.
Mother. 4.
Natural 20.
Oh,
What?
Sorry, Morgan.
Double nat 20s. You needed that. Sorry, Morgan.
It's okay, you have no healing.
It seems that one of these swarms of rats got done with the fish and was no longer satisfied, going back to the bones, and was laying in wait here amongst this rug and broken table, waiting for the one of you that looked most vulnerable, Morga. You are going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, you're just gonna hear gasping for air as she's got 1 HP.
Just bites a chunk out of your leg.
And you jump awake.
I'm gonna jump down off the table and try to swat towards to scurry him away.
Yeah, as you jump down and you kind of swat in their direction, they run back over.
Get back, you vile
to the
things.
bones.
Are you all right? I'm sorry.
She's gonna sound like she's asthmatic. Just, I'm fine. I'm okay. That's fine. It's fine. And she's gonna just act like everything's okay, but deep down it's not. I think I just need to rest.
I think so too. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I wish I could help.
I think I have one thing. And she's gonna expel her last spell slot that she has before this, and she's gonna cure wounds herself.
Nice. At least you won't die now.
I'm
Let's
not
go.
gonna die. I get 5.
Oh,
I
it's
get
so
5.
small, but let's go.
I get 5. And she's just gonna, okay, good night. And she's just gonna
Yes.
try to force herself to go back
Good
to
night.
sleep.
I'm gonna sit right next to Morga and kind of like in between the other two, and just sit like very idle right next to them. And I'm gonna just throw the last fish just right in front of us, just in case anything that's gonna approach us from that way. We'll at least hopefully see that first.
I got you. There's only an hour or two before the 8 hours is up here, and in these last moments, Lothario, you get the sense that these rats have kind of made the moves they were going to make. They don't seem to be you don't see any attention being paid to you guys over here now that they've been scared off twice. However, Morga, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Do you have advantage because of the shield?
I do. I'm scared to hit the button.
Come on, you gotta do it.
Oh, it's a 13 was the first one. 22!
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
With a 22, your sleep is not further disturbed. And you all managed to get a long rest.
Oh, that's the most
go.
hectic long rest in my time.
Holy
I'm sorry.
crap. Yes!
Okay. As I
I'm alive!
Yeah, as I wake up, you guys see me shake my head, my eyes go blue, and I'm having my divination morning ritual to get my portent rolls.
Okay, let us know what you roll.
Lothario kind of looks over, rolls over, and just opens one eye and sees the glow coming from Halbor's eyes, and just kind of takes a little bit of comfort in that, a new day.
I got a 2 and a 16.
Nice.
We're just gonna look over at Rafa and go, I'm so sorry about the rat. I'm so sorry.
Kind of start pushing myself up off the ground and spit some dirt and stuff out. They are very, very disgusting creatures.
If it helps,
do
it
not
bit
like
me
rats.
too. We're even.
Oh, that's not helpful at all for us.
It's not helpful, but that now it doesn't have to be sucky on your own.
Let's just double suck.
It double suck.
Everything about this was kind of bad.
It made sense in my head. It's okay. I'm tired.
I understand.
Oh, were you two both bitten by rats? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't stop the one coming to Morga. They're just so fast.
It's okay.
It's like they wait for you to look away before they move. They're smart.
Okay, well, unless anybody's got anything else to do, I'm fine with my spells. I don't want to mess with my spell list. We can just head out. I don't need any more time.
Halbor, I do actually have something. As you know, some of our, magical abilities require components. And I've been toying with this spell a bit. Well, I don't know if you'd call it a spell. It feels more, I don't know, it feels more innate than that, but I was thinking, do you have maybe any kind of spell component that you might need, and I can maybe try to manifest it?
You see he opens his spell book and starts flipping through some of the pages, and he goes, right now, really, it's just this. I turn it around, and you see my scribbles and arcane handwriting, and it's I just right now have this clairvoyance spell. Gond was, I was blessed enough by Gond to have a peek at. It requires something pretty, not super expensive, but more than I can afford. A jeweled horn or a glass eye worth 100 gold.
Glass eye. Worth 100 gold. Okay.
But that's about the only special thing I've needed so far that's been hard to procure.
Do you care what color eye?
I don't think it matters. It'll just let me see. In theory, it'll let me see with the spell.
No,
But I don't
friend.
have it. I don't
That's
have it
not what I'm
prepared today.
asking, and I put my hand on his shoulder. What's your favorite color?
I get all shy for a second. I'm like, blue.
All right.
Blue is such a beautiful color.
I'm gonna set my harp down on the ground, and then with my thumbs kind of like alternating, strum these two notes and just kind of hover my hands over that resonating, like vibrating strings for a moment. And a very, very soft, faint, dull green light kind of just like shines in it's almost like an aura that's coming off of the vibration that you can like see it now. And I use performance of creation as an action. You can create one non-magical item of your choice in an unoccupied space 10 feet within 10 feet of you. The maximum value of the item is, in my case, 100 gold. And the maximum size of the item is medium at 6 level. Okay, so it goes to large at 6th level and huge at 14th. But yeah, and it lasts for 3 hours. So I tried to make it
small.
Yeah, the small. So I create this glass eye, and it's got this like sheen over the glass that's almost like tinted blue, as well as just like the iris that is just like sparkling blue like the ocean. And it kind of apparates out of the vibration of the strings into my hands. Oh, well, that worked better than I thought it would.
Wow, that was fantastic magic. What did you do?
I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, here, see if this will work. I'll hand it to you. It won't last very long.
I was gonna say, I take it and look up at you, look down at it, and go, I didn't prepare it today. I didn't think I'd need it.
Oh, well, that's all right. At least we know I can probably recreate that, I think. I could at least try.
Because, yeah, you watch my fingertips, like, channel my blue energy into the blue eye, and it, like, lights up, but you don't see anything activate, and I'm just like, it seems like this would allow me to do the see part. So, this should, in theory, work later.
I believe I can only do that, once a day or so, maybe at the most, so...
That's fine. We'll need to sleep again before I can change up my list.
Alright, well, let me know if I can help in any other way, too. Are you alright?
I'm much better now. Thank you for keeping a watch out. How are you? Are you doing good? I, like, pat your leg that was, like, stuck into Rafa. Like, this is yours again, right?
Yes, thankfully. Here, split this with me, and I'll take out a piece of jerky and I'll cut it in half and I'll give it to him.
Oh, thank you. And I eat it like a squirrel again.
No problem.
I imagine that's how he, like, hoards his stuff. He just, like...
How about you two? Are you alright? After the rest?
I'm feeling much better. It would have been nice if I could have slept on some water, but other than that, and the rats, I've got pretty nice sleep.
And the rats.
I can't wait to be out of this place.
I can't wait to be out of the sewers.
Do you have any more of that turkey?
I do actually. Hold on. Right here. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
She's just gonna have it hanging from her mouth, but like eating it. Go, it's a little dry.
I have one more piece. Rafa, would you like it? It's not much, but
that I have some of my own rations, but I appreciate the offer.
Yeah, sure. Well, this hallway on the other side it has that soft yellowish green kind of light, and that can't mean anything good. So
well, I think
careful, and it smells horrid over there.
Well, if that dream is any foreshadowing, the quicker we move, maybe we can outrun it again.
If Bane is around that corner, kill me now.
Well, he's gonna kill you.
I hope not. Well,
no, that's why we got to kill him.
Okay, let's one step.
I'd like everybody to make you can either do insights or history.
I'll run a history check. I was a scribe.
That was a cocked die. Nat 1 on insight.
I got an 18.
That feels right, you know?
Yeah.
2 on insight.
11 on insight.
I think Halbor, in this moment where everybody's kind of talking about Bane being around the corner, something else is worrying you. You think back to the words in the dream, nightmare, vision, visitation. And I think something strikes you here for the first time. You are no longer Halbor, the sick young man living on the docks, dreaming of getting to go on a sailing ship one day. You have had the eyes of an evil god on you. It was very clear that your identity was no longer secret to him. And instead of thinking about what's around the corner, I think in this moment you're thinking about the people in your life that aren't here in this room with you.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets even a little more, like, however long that glass eye lasts, he's now, like, thumbing it like it's a worry stone. And he's like, this will allow us to see our people far away, potentially. And he starts, like, muttering to himself as he has this realization for a second. And then he just goes, like, he looks up from it all, and he goes, hey, guys, you do know that it sounds like, I don't want to mention him by name because who knows how that works, but it sounds like he knows who we all are, so we really should hurry so our family doesn't, our loved ones don't suffer anything. Because if he's after us, who knows who he sent after them.
You're right.
That is not something I even took into consideration.
I kind of like hold up the glass eye again for however long it lasts, and I'm just like, Lothario, I think this is a godsend from someone to you, to me, for us. Because with this, I should be able to help us view a loved one, potentially, but it'll take some practice before I get it right, I think.
That's all right.
But my notes say it should be possible. We should have the ability.
Perfect. Well, let's keep moving then.
Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all being here.
Yes, well, somebody has to do it, I suppose. Kind of like scratches his head. I'm gonna stealthily go to the corner and peek around it.
So 20 feet, the one that's 20 feet down the hall, or just out of this room that you guys have re-entered?
The one I want to go towards the one around the 20 feet down.
Tight. Who's following?
I'll follow. Yep.
I'll take the rear.
All right, everybody roll a stealth check, please.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I crushed it today. I got a 22.
12.
Wait, if it says disadvantage, I gotta roll again. Oh my god.
I got a 12 as well.
It was 14 and 14. So you can pick which one.
With the modifier?
Yeah.
I'll say you guys start to... Lothario, you're in the lead. And I will say this. I think you guys start to move stealthily, and you just know, like, you're not. And...
Regardless
I
of
think
how
you
much...
kind of, like, resign yourself to an understanding that you're just... With this giant barbarian and these clumsy goofballs behind you, it's going to be really hard to sneak anywhere, it seems like.
It's all right. Doing our best, and I would like to approach that corner and then take a peek, see what's over there.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, you peek around the corner, you see as it makes this left turn, it goes for maybe another 5 feet, and there is a doorway in the far wall. You can see this greenish yellow light pouring out of it. Go ahead and make a investigation check here to see what you can get through this doorway. That's about 10 feet away from you.
Lothario, what do you see?
Hold on. A 9.
With a 9, it's kind of, this room seems to be, you get the sense with even a 9, there is a condensation in this room. Like a fog-like, kind of cloud-like situation going on in there. You get, it seems to be a little bit more moisture than what you've been seeing recently. In this room, you see, and the way that the light, whatever light is coming out of this room, is really playing in that fog and, making it a little hard to really see what's going on there. You do see immediately inside the doorway what looks to be a large kind of stone column that you can just barely make out. The fog in the room is kind of shifting it in and out of your view. To either side of that column, you see what looks to be like on either side, piles of debris, and it seems to be, piled into these places. You see broken planks of wood, like sides of barrels, and just a general kind of grimy trash all in a combination. And these two piles, you see the column, you really can't see much beyond that.
Can't see much. There looks to be a bunch of trash over there, but, if this room is like any of the previous, there's a bunch of frozen in time shock people ready to throw sewage rats at us.
I just silently, my hand glows, and I just touch it to my chest and cast mage armor on myself.
There you go. He learned.
I'm not even gonna do mage armor.
Does anybody want to maybe go forward?
Well, if you want me to, I'll do it. And I ready my wand.
I kind of just place my hand down on Albert's chest, just kind of look at him like.
No, I don't mind going first. Last time Halbor entered the room, he got zapped. So I feel like I take responsibility for that, for making him invisible and getting zapped. So I don't mind going first.
I kind of wasted the invisibility. All it did was psychically bombard me into consciousness almost.
It's just a fun water thing that does a trick that we can't use. But that's okay. That's okay. She's going to squeak by everybody and just kind of try the best as she can to crouch down and work her way in the room in front of everyone.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Yeah. Okay. First one. 3. See if I can get any lower.
Probably your winner.
A 14.
So 3 is your winner.
Woohoo!
With a 14, you as quietly as you can, sneak into the first steps into this room. As you breach the doorway, you see a very tall room open up before you. You kind of look left and right, and you can just barely tell this from now where you're at because of the fog swirling in the room. But you seem to be on a stone platform here, and there seems to be water running on either side of this stone platform that you're on, to the left and right of you. As you face into the room forward, you get much closer. You see the column there. You see these piles of trash, and getting closer into this space, you can see that they are taller than you, these piles of trash. These are massive piles of refuse, of debris, of whoever created these piles seemingly could find in this space at the time that these were created. One thing is clear to you, though, that they were deliberately placed in such a way, because the first column in front of you has got the debris pile on the left and right of it, and it looks that on the other side of those debris piles is another column, and it kind of forms like a semicircular wall of like these columns that go up all the way up to the ceiling, and these like 10 feet high piles of refuse that exist between them.
She is going to talk in her earpiece, and relay all of this to the group. Hey guys, there's a lot of water, stone, lots of debris. It's bigger than me, and I'm not gonna. It's a very tight space. This looks like some. Do you remember that? It's a lot. It's a lot. But
Can you see a way out?
No. Can she see the way out?
Doorway on the other side or any kind of opening?
No, there's like the semicircular wall of columns and garbage in front of you, and then to the left and the right, you can just barely see to the edge of the platform you're on, enough to know that there's water on either side.
She's gonna. So I'm on a platform, and there's water on every side, and the debris or drunk is just against these
I'm going
columns.
to walk up.
You just come in here.
So Rafa, there's a bunch of like piled up trash and okay, he's walking. Like
It's like bye.
Okay, Lothariel, you enter into this room. You guys are just within the first, square essentially of this room.
Okay. How far is it up to the semicircle from us?
Make a perception check as you look around the room. See if you can get a gauge of distance in the fog and things here.
18.
You'd guess the column and the trash kind of wall in front of you is maybe about 10 feet in front of you. And you think you guys are kind of in the middle of the platform, maybe slightly to the right side of it. You get the sense that like to the right, it's maybe like 20 feet-ish to the edge where the water is, and the other side maybe like 30 to the left.
Gotcha.
Other than that, you guys can't really see anything in this room.
I don't know what this trash is about, but I don't really want to find out if there's a way we can get through here to the other side without touching anything. That would be nice.
can't help you there. I don't know fly.
As you guys have this conversation, and on the Morga's 14 stealth check that you entered the room with, Lothariel, as you become the second person in the room and you guys go from earpiece talking to kind of talking in person, you see three swarms of rats burst from the garbage around this column, and I need the two of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh,
and
baby
that
girl.
is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, rat attack!
Could you imagine
Rats.
if we did not rest?
Oh, rats.
Oh,
Could have been killed by rats, guys. Come on.
just
Alrighty, thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. We sure do appreciate it. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at Side21TV. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful night.